Kalama YouTube channel, and I'm Natasha. I will be your host today, and it's my third knitting journal, and I would like to show you what I'm up to today. Today is a really nice sunny day, and I wanted to show you this cowl when sun is shining and it's super cold outside. Today school is cancelled, so it's minus 37 and plus wind chill. It's like super cold. So I finished this cowl. I was knitting it out of this fox fur. It's fake fur, and it's in 100 grams here, 53 meters, 53 meters, and it's 100% polyester. And I used 200 grams for this snoot. It's this cowl is called Zephyr cowl, and it's available on Ravelry. And I knitted for myself a white one like that, but my kids really love it, and I knitted for my son this brownish reddish one. It's really nice. You can put it over your head, or you can just cover your face, or you can just put, wear it on your neck just like a regular cowl. So it's really nice. I'm happy with this process because it turned out really well. And also, if you watched my second journal, you remember that I bought also yarn for my daughter. She's 4 years old, and she really wanted to have a cowl like that too. And I wanted to make it stripy, 2 rows of gray and 2 rows of white. And I got a bit too confident, and I didn't count stitches when I was casting on. So I just thought, oh, we'll just do approximately, and I started to knit, and I was doing stripes, and then I had to rip it back because it was way too wide. So I'll start knitting it again. And also it's beginning of February now, and I decided to start pre-Valentine project, like, you know, like we are knitting Christmas socks or Easter socks. So I decided to knit myself a Valentine socks because this color really reminds me of Valentine's Day, and I had it in my stash, and I thought, oh, why not. So now I'm at the point where I need to do heel and then keep knitting. And also I want to show you one more project that I was working on. It's a baby tweed cardigan. I also have pattern on this cardigan. It's knitted out of soft donegal tweed, and also Debbie Bleeds soft donegal tweed would work for this model, and probably many others, because here it's like if you have in 100 grams approximately 400 meters or 380 meters, like around that. So this cardigan got small, and I ordered a little bit more yarn because I wanted to make sleeves a little bit longer. So, and I worked first sleeve bigger, and I'm almost done with the second sleeve, and I have just small bow left. I have few more stockinette stitch rounds, and then ribbing 2 by 2. And if I will have a little bit yarn left, I'll just add a little bit length on the body. If not, it will be perfectly fine. That's about it what I'm working now on, and see you soon. Bye. Today I've got a happy mail that arrived, and this mail is from the Wool & Co team. And here I got this super cute little stitch marker for knitting, and let's open it. I have 2 big packages of yarn. Okay, I opened my package from Fiber Co, and I'll show you what I got inside. Inside I got 8 skeins of this beautiful yarn. I was dreaming to try this yarn. It's 100% Kent lamb's wool, sourced and produced in England. I was dreaming about this yarn, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, and I really wanted to try it, and finally I was able to purchase it. It's in 100 grams, 250 meters, and you can use 4mm needles. It's 100% wool. And I would like to knit honeycomb sweater. It's a free pattern on Yarn Inspiration, and it's Aran sweater. Not Aran, it's cable sweater, and it's very beautiful. And this yarn is gorgeous and perfect for that project, and especially that this sweater should last for many years. and I got 8 skeins. Only one skein is from different lot, and they warned me about it, and I said that I still want it. And also this color is discontinued, so that's why I was able to get this yarn on sale. But they have other beautiful colors, and also colors similar to this one that is not like new one, is not discontinued. So I'm very happy with this purchase, and I can't wait to start, but I have so many projects on my needles, so I have to wait a little bit. So that's why I'm not unwinding it and not even trying to do swatch, because I'm sure if I will unwind one skein, I wouldn't be able to stop myself. I'll just start knitting. So, and now I would like to show you some of my finished objects and some of my works in progress. In my previous video, I showed you that I got some fake fox yarn, and I knitted already a cowl for my son, and I used my pattern. It's called Zephyra cowl, and you can use it like as a hood and also as a cowl to cover your face when it's very cold outside. And we lately, like last 2 weeks, it's -40, -33, but with windshield it's much higher. So I thought, okay, I need to quickly knit cowl for my daughter as well, and I will leave a link to this pattern down below under this video. So if any of you want to knit such a beautiful cowl, you can go ahead, purchase pattern and knit it. I'll just lift my camera a little bit to show you how it looks. I'm very happy with this result. And this one I made stripy because I had 2 different skeins, and I think it looks really nice, blends in a little bit. Yeah, looks very nice. So it's one of my finished objects. Next, I would like to show you, I finished this baby tweed cardigan, and I made sleeves longer, and I was able to knit bottom a bit longer, and as you can see by wrinkles, you can see that she was wearing it already. And here she made me a little hole, because sleeves are longer than she needs, and I thought like I would just fold them like this and she can wear it, and then when she grows I can just unfold them. But that's exactly where her son was, and she was wearing this cardigan for about 5 days or a week, and when sleeve would go down and she was in her crib, then she chewed, like she was biting through the yarn, and she was able to make a hole and stick her thumb through here. So this yarn is quite durable, quite strong, but if you use your teeth and poke it with your nails, you can make a hole. So now I will just unravel this sleeve maybe up to here, and then I'll knit ribbing 2 by 2 down, and then I will just sew it. I'll just sew it in under, so sleeves will be right length, and when she grows bigger I'll just open it and it will be longer. So hopefully that way she will not break it anymore, will not make any holes, and then she hopefully would wear it longer. So that is my finished object that I have to reknit a little bit. Next, I didn't show you yet, it's my I'm working on a memory blanket, but I'm making 12 squares, and each square would be for each month. So this one is December square, and this December square I'm knitting in Christmassy colors, and I used up whatever Christmassy colors I had, and I was working on this square December, January and part of February. So now I will leave it like this till next December, because first of all I don't have Christmassy yarn left over, sock yarn, and also I think I'm done working on December square. Now I will work on, I knitted one small square for January, and I have yarn for another square, so I'll finish it in December, or in February, sorry. And I don't have any more yarn colors that would be perfect for January square, so I'll show it to you, and I'll put it in a special container where I will keep all the yarns and all the squares that I'm working on. and then I have, I think, 2 or 3 colors for February square. So I hopefully will finish January whatever I have, and February whatever I have in February, and in March I would be able to start March square. So, and we'll see how many years it will take me to complete this project. Next, I finished this green sock. I'm knitting this green, light green. It's hand-dyed yarn by me, and the dark green I had in my stash. So I knitted one sock already. Here, kind of like pointy toe, and second sock is knitted up to here. So I just have a little bit left. So hopefully in February I'll have one pair of socks done. Also, I was working on my pink socks that I'm kind of making like as a Valentine's sock project, just to work in a Valentine time around holidays on something nice and pink. And here I'm up to where I supposed to do toe decreases. So I prepared needles because I do toe decreases on DPNs. And when I'm done with this sock, I will right away cast on another one. So maybe I'll have 2 pairs of socks by the end of February. Next, I'd like to show you progress on my Birkin sweater, which I'm knitting out of soft Donegal tweed from Warm Wool Gallery. It's 100% merino wool, and it really blooms after washing. But so far I finished the green part, leaves, and I started orange flowers. So there will be flowers of 3 different colors. So first flowers will be orange. It's mohair tweed that I knitted my sweater, and I had some leftovers, so I would like to use it here. And what I would like to say is that if you want to knit any color work out of soft Donegal tweed, so Vera in her Warm Wool Gallery online store, she sells soft Donegal tweed now. You can buy, like, you don't have to buy 50 grams or 100 grams, you can buy it by 1 gram. So I think for Birkin, like this green color, you need only from 5 to 10 grams. So you don't have to buy 100 grams or 50 gram balls. You can just buy 10 grams of each color and do a color work. So I think it's very convenient for color work projects, because some colors you need a lot, and some colors you just need maybe 5 grams or 10 grams. And so now that option is available. Also, I was working a bit on a cardigan for my daughter. She's 16, and I'm knitting it out of Drops Air. I used some of this yarn for my pink cardigan for a little for a 4-year-old. And here I finished already 2 sleeves. I cast off 2 sleeves. I finished 2 sleeves, and now I had 2 balls left of yarn. So I just attached the second last ball, and I knitted a little bit. What I will do, I will knit whole ball into the body length, and last ball, when I finish this second last ball, and with last ball I'll do just ribbing on the bottom, and then also with last ball I'll need to do edging around neck. And so I will just basically pick up stitches and knit ribbing 2 by 2 as much yarn I have, and then I'll just bind off. So hopefully it would be enough for this cardigan. And I had 6 balls, I believe, so it's 300 grams. So I hope it will be enough, and I hope my daughter will like it and she would wear it and enjoy it. Even though she likes hoodies to wear hoodies a lot, hopefully this cardigan will get some wear too, maybe on weekends or days like that. And the last project that I would like to show you, it's a cardigan that I'm knitting out of this beautiful caramel color yarn. It's acrylic and wool yarn, and I believe it feels like merino wool, but I'm not sure, it just says wool. I knitted panels on a machine, two front panels and also back panel on a Adi circular knitting machine, but for back panel it wasn't enough, so I picked up stitches and I knitted 10 rows of a seed stitch on both sides of the back, and then I put on the needles front panels and back panels, and I knitted a ribbon one by one, and I closed it with a tubular bind off. So I think bottom part went this ribbon worked out really well, but also like in the end I'll need to pick up stitches to do pick up stitches on the edge and do a border around. And here I was able to finish back of the cardigan. I picked up stitches everywhere here because I had live stitches, so I put them on the needles, and I did short row shoulder shaping, so it would go a little bit not straight, so it would look good. And now I have two front panels on my needles, so I'm planning to also do knit few rows up and then do short rows shaping for shoulders up front, and after that I will sew in sleeves. Here I did some I did a bit sewed together already a little bit, but I didn't know how far I should sew, so I left a thread here, and maybe I'll need to sew a little bit more and then sew in sleeves. And sleeves I also knitted partially on a machine, and part of the sleeves I'll knit by hand. So this cardigan would be very interesting because it's partially knitted on a machine and partially will be knitted by hand. So far it takes me very long time to knit a machine and also figure out which pieces I can knit on a machine and which pieces I have to knit by hand. So it's kind of like an experiment. So I'll see later if I like to knit on a machine or I like to knit just by hand. But so far this fabric looks really nice and straight, and it goes very well together with pieces that are knitted by hand. It goes very well together and feels like it was knitted all or in a machine or by hand, right? So we'll see. That's kind of a experiment. I really hope that I can make machine work and understand how to knit on it, but it's a challenge, but I love the challenge. That's about it what I wanted to share with you in this knitting journal, and I'll end my video now. And also in the beginning I will add a few small video footage that I was trying to videotape a riverside where people can skate, but that day it was so cold that camera didn't listen my frozen fingers, so I was trying to do pauses in between I was walking, but it was very hard, and out of 3 or 4 minute footage I can show you only maybe 20 seconds of it. But still, I'll show you a little bit because it was crazy cold. I didn't even feel my fingers after trying to make a video in that cold weather. Hope you're all doing well and you're knitting, and winter, I think it's a perfect timing for knitting because it's so cold outside and you can just sit in a warm house and knit. That's all about my knitting news for till now. Bye.